Hey everyone, today I've got an A2 card base and some rub-on transfers that I'm going to use. They're all by 49 in Market. I have Curiosities in Willow Grove, Echoes of Time, and Terracotta. So I wasn't quite sure what all I wanted to create. I also have this Alex Syberia Designs Birthday Wishes stamp and die set, which I've already got a bunch cut out. I like to keep a stash of those on hand. And I'm just going through the sets here and trying to pick out what rub-on transfer I want to use. I am making this card for the Clean and Simple Hop over on Instagram, and the theme for this month is celebration of any sort. So I have some happy birthday dies cut out and a let's celebrate. So I'm going to pick and choose a few images to cut out. I'm just looking through each package, and I've only used a little bit of these packages, so I have a lot to choose from. But I thought possibly a nice floral image, so I liked this one here from that Terracotta. And then I do have a couple more card bases that I pulled out as well, and I'm just cutting a floral image out of the Echoes of Time set. And then I'm trying to line up the words and see what looks good on there, but I thought I'd pull out something from the other set as well. And I really liked this little image, but I just couldn't, I think it needs more than just that on the card. So I'm not going to use that one, but I pulled this one out because it has a bunch of stars and stuff, and I thought that could work with Let's Celebrate, but again, it just seemed a little too plain for just that. I think I'll probably use that on something that I'm going to make a little bit more busy. So I do like this one, and I'm always needing birthday cards in my stash, so I am going to make some birthday cards. Just figuring out which happy birthday dies I wanted to use with it, and I think I'm just about ready to stick one of these down onto the card base. And these 49 in Market rub-on transfers always work so well. So that one is on, and I will probably use that happy birthday. So I'm kind of placing it on, putting it aside so I can decide a little bit later, but I am going with this beautiful floral image from the Terracotta set. And again, it rubbed on perfectly. And I've got another happy birthday for it. And then I pulled out the third one, and I was really trying to make something work, but it just wasn't. So I am only going to make 2 cards today. I feel like those ones that I have cut out that I'm trying to work on will work better on a scrapbook page, or possibly layered up with more stuff just to give it a little bit more. But anyways, I think I'm just about ready to set that card aside. Yeah, and just work on the 2. So I'm bringing out my glue gun, and all I have to do is glue the sentiments on. I love this die set by Alex Syberia Designs, and I do like to have a bunch of them stamped, and I stamp them with VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink, and then I like to heat set them with clear embossing powder just to give it that little bit of a shine. And then I like to have a bunch of them done and ready to pop on cards. Anyways, I've brought out some copper calligraphy ink here that I figured would go really nicely with that terracotta. And then I have the Spellbinders Sparkle Splatter Effects that I'm going to use on this card. Gives a nice little silver shine. And that is basically it. Just give that a quick wipe up, and here are the 2 finished cards. Bring them up for a closer view. I'm quite happy with how they turned out. Nice little, pretty clean and simple birthday cards with a little bit of splatter on there for some added bling, I guess. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, peaceful day.